Hi, boys and girls. Today we're getting ready to do our flipped classroom as we've been covering insects and we were figuring out what is an insect and what is not. And just to remind you, an insect has three body parts. You have your head, the thorax, and the abdomen, and they have 6 legs. That's what makes something an insect and what it doesn't. And that's just a review. You all know those things. So what you're going to be learning about today is the life cycle of a butterfly. All right. So what I want you to do in this flip lesson, your objectives for today are you are going to learn about how to recognize the keywords in the life cycle of a butterfly, and then at the very end, you're going to learn how to identify and label those stages. And you're going to be so smart in learning how to do this. So the first thing that I want you to do is we're going to look at the words that you're going to need to know so you can be so smart when it comes to learning about the life cycle of a butterfly. The words that you need to know are caterpillar, eggs, larva, this really weird word, it's called a pupa, and a butterfly. So what I want you to do is we're going to watch this quick video, and I want you to look for the words. Here, this is at the very end of your video, but there's the word egg, caterpillar, pupa, and adult butterfly. So I'm going to disappear and allow you to watch this video and look and listen for all of those words that we just discussed. So are you ready? Here we go.
Our topic for today is life cycle of a butterfly. A butterfly lays eggs on the leaves of a plant. These eggs hatch, and young ones called larvae, or caterpillars, come out of the eggs. The caterpillar first feeds on the eggshell from which it is born. It then starts feeding on the leaves and starts to grow. The caterpillar sheds its skin several times so that it can grow. Once the caterpillar is big enough, it stops eating. It then forms a protective layer around itself. This stage is called chrysalis. In this stage, the caterpillar is now called pupa. The pupa remains motionless in the chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, the pupa undergoes a series of changes. After about 15 days, a beautiful adult butterfly emerges out of the chrysalis. When the butterfly comes out, its wings are small and wet. The butterfly pumps fluids into its wings to make them strong and to expand. After a few hours, the wings become strong enough and the butterfly is able to fly. These series of changes in the life cycle of a butterfly is called metamorphosis.
All right, wow, wasn't that exciting? And how that little bitty caterpillar turned into a butterfly is so amazing. So again, I want to show you a picture of what that looks like. Do you remember that it started out as that little bitty egg on a leaf? That's my favorite place. They can lay them different places, but they mostly lay them on the leaves. And then they are a caterpillar, and then that caterpillar just eats everything. And when he gets so full, he decides to go take a nap. So he goes and he hangs upside down, and then he forms into that weird little word called the pupa, like a little cocoon where he stays in there for about 14 days. And then all of a sudden he gets big and he moves out. And then remember, what is so wild is when the caterpillar comes out of the egg, he has these little bitty wings and they're wet, so he has to flap his wings to get them dry. And then once he gets them dry, after a few hours, he can fly away and be a butterfly. So in the spring, you can go outside and see butterflies. It's very interesting on how they grow into a caterpillar, into a butterfly. So I'm going to give you a little assignment for you to do tonight with your parents. You should have received this in your bag today, in your folder. So this is what you do. This is called the life cycle of a butterfly. All right. Down here at the bottom, you have some pictures. It says butterfly, egg, caterpillar, chrysalis. All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to color them your very, very best. We're going to hang these out on the hallway under your little art. So color these as best you can. And then you're going to cut them out right here along this little line. Cut those out. And then you're going to paste them, because you are now butterfly experts, into the stages that we learned about. So for an example, this is a freebie for you. You can cut out egg. Color it really good. Cut out egg. Egg goes up here in this very first section, okay? Because that's the first stage of the life cycle. So you're going to cut that out, put it up, figure out what's next, then, and last. And then right down here, you're going to write a few sentences about the life cycle of a butterfly. Here's a freebie again. You can write first, the butterfly lays an egg on a leaf, okay? So you're going to write first, next, then, and last. So by the end, you will be able to label the stages of the life cycle by cutting and pasting, And then you're going to be able to write a few sentences about the life cycle that you learned about. And remember, you can always go back up here and watch the video again if you need to. Sometimes Miss Glendon takes a few times to remember things too, so that's okay if you need to go back. And then this will help me be able to figure out tomorrow in class. We will share these and continue to learn about it, but you're getting a little bit of a head start. So you will be so smart tomorrow when we study this. And then here's a sneak peek, something super exciting we're going to do in our class this week. You're going to have the opportunity to watch a live butterfly garden. So we can watch all of these stages happen in our very own classroom. It's going to be so fun. So after you finish this sheet, return it to me tomorrow, all right? There may be some extra things for you to do. And then I would like for you to look over here at this quiz. It's super easy. You're smart. You can figure this out. But look at these questions and figure out how you would answer it, and that'll help you have a little bit deeper understanding. All right, so I want you again to look at your words, watch the video, do this activity at the end for us to cover tomorrow in class. All right, so have fun, enjoy this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.